All right, footy fans, get ready for another episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here are your hosts, PJ and Breno.
And Peachkey.
Hey, footy fans, I'm Breno, and welcome back to NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast, where the footy chat is fast, fired up, and occasionally completely off the rails. What a week of footy. We've got a coach sacked, a coach appointed, the Knights and Cowboys winning when no one saw it coming, the Titans finally on the board, the Warriors and Storm both going down, and honestly, I still can't believe Penrith only won by 48. Only put 48 points on Eels, but here to help me break it all down and pronounce all the hyphenated names, it's PJ. How you doing, mate?
Oh, mate, how you doing? We got the Prime Minister coming out 7 o'clock tonight with a parliamentary announcement. And I've got one here.
Yeah.
How good's footy?
Yeah,
How good's footy? Oh, footy.
Is he announcing his retirement? Someone said he's announcing his retirement. Yeah.
What a week. Some amazing moments. Seabold gets fired. I went 0-4 before I got a tip right. Who's going to stop Penrith? And some big signing news around the traps as well, Breno. We're going to get right in.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's get some news. There's no Breno's footy
we
news.
Are professionals. Footy news. Oh, that's so funny. We have no lag time, by the way.
Oh, that's good. It must be the internet. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, here we go. Everyone's been talking about it. What a week. The week just, there's so much happening in 1 week in the NRL. It's crazy. Anthony Seibold has, he was relieved of his duties on Friday, the day after the club dropped 0-3 on the season. So, rookie assistant coach Kieran Foran named as his replacement for the meantime. We thought Seibold was going to be the next one to go, but it was between him and Cowboys coach who was going to go. So Todd Payton is safe this week because they had a good win. But is it all over for Seibold? Not a very successful coaching career, apart from he did all right with the Rabbitohs. But I don't know what's going on here, mate.
Mate, he came into a Rabbitohs team that made a prelim, and then he made a prelim. They were already set up for success at the time, but I'm not sure if Seibold's angry about this, mate, because he's got a pretty angry resting face, hasn't he? I can't tell if he's upset about it or not. But if Fatty Horton was here, mate, I'd say, "Where's Seibold?" And he'd go, "He's gone.
He's gone."
So Seibold gets touched up by the Roosters on Thursday night football. Fired immediately. 3 games into a new 2-year extension. I don't know what that's costing Manly fans. You've got to wonder who's doing
pulled
stuff
the
there.
Why would you sign him back up again if there was like an inkling like, maybe we should look at other options? That's pretty raw, hey?
At the top end of a pencil, mate. That's my point. Well, why would you sign him to a 2-year extension? He sucked last year. They didn't even come close to the top 8. And then 3 games in, he goes 0-3 against middle third of the table. They haven't really faced the top team, playing Canberra and Newcastle and Roosters. They finished 8th. So, what are you doing, Manly? So, out of nowhere, Kieran Foran's the saviour, apparently. So, they're going to play for him this week, apparently, tomorrow night. First game, I thought they had to bye this week, but it's the Roosters with the bye. Manly will have a quick round of redemption, and we'll see what happens with Kieran Foran at the helm.
So New Zealand Warriors have confirmed Melbourne Storm star Will Warbrick will be commencing next year over there in Waz territory. So after the Storm, are they falling apart? We've lost some big names recently. So Pappenhausen's gone. Solomona, and even Munster's been approached by PNG. So is it the end of the Melbourne era, maybe?
Is it the end of the Melbourne era? Well, 2 straight losses. Last week it was a questionable result, but the Cowboys, again, they were in a driving position to win that game, and the Cowboys, and I did say In last week's show, you may remember,
Yeah.
flashback. Cowboys at home could do them. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they came back in the last 10 minutes and cleaned up the storm. But yeah, Warbrick,
House brick.
he's gonna make a brick wall for the Warriors next year, mate. What a great sign!
Oh, yeah.
He's a monster of a kid. He's super young, super talented, and a brilliant finisher.
We do have some big players in there too. So,
Yep.
yeah, there we go. So, newly appointed Papua New Guinea coach Willie Peters has revealed 3 strong leaders will be his target. So, and one of them is one we just mentioned. So Munster is one of them. Zoya Yo and Cleary. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Cleary.
Would be,
P&G get Cleary, Munster, and Yo.
that's the end of their salary cap. They've just got 3 players. That's it. But he's looking to get the job done. Like, he wants to be a winning team right from the start. So good on him. Good luck to him. And but the problem is, where's your logo? You need a logo before you get out in the field. Like,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
behind the
fan-made
times.
ones.
Yes.
Yeah, fan-made one have been great. But yeah, quadruple crown last year, Breno, that Willie Peters won all 4 trophies in English Rugby League. So he feels like he's completed the set and he needs a new challenge. And
New trophy.
I was really surprised, Breno, because there's lots of rumours that Wayne Bennett's going to be wrapping it up at South.
I thought he would have got slotted straight into here too, yeah.
End of next year. Willie Peters has done end of next year also. South Sydney Junior, great player for South Sydney back in the day. I would have thought maybe he'd be someone we'd be slipping straight into the Rabbitohs, but apparently not. He's going to PNG without a logo. So PNG, get your logo out there. NRL live chat said so.
Yeah, do it. We want to see it.
Do it.
A little bit of sad news about the game at the moment too. This one's come up today. So Nathan Merritt, bit of a health scare, not looking good. This post come up. So PJ, bit of sad news. You need to shed some light on this one.
Yeah, really sad news, mate. He had a situation a couple of years ago, I remember, after the Curry Cup, he collapsed and, he was on life support and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that kind of went on for a couple of months and everything seemed okay.
Yeah.
And sadly, we found out that he has esophagus cancer and a different type of cancer. I forget what the other one is, but 2 cancers, stage 4, terminal, given just 12 months to live, just 42 years old.
Yeah.
With lots of kids, mate. It's absolutely tragic. A great Rabbitohs legend, Nathan Merritt, highest try scorer until Alex Johnson came along. Broke all the records for South Sydney. He's done an amazing job for our club over many years. Was part of the Premiership squad. My heart goes out to the Merritt.
Yeah, definitely thoughts with him and his family as well. That's hopefully he can battle through it. And so it's saying there that he may not have much more football in him, which is fair enough. Like, you want to make the most of it. Don't have to worry about, even though he's passionate about his footy. But
yeah, well, he says he's coming to the game on Friday. I'll be there.
Yeah, cool.
I'm sure South Sydney will make a big deal of
the
fact that Nathan's there, and hopefully we get to see him a couple more times. But he said after this week he's not sure if he'll be able to go, so he's deteriorating quite quickly, which is really sad.
All right, what's the score?
What's the score?
What is the score? Oh, I don't know. There it is.
Let's
have a quick look at last week's interesting round. So, Roosters, put Seabold to bed. See you later. Daly Cherry Evans returns to Manly, gets booed all night, and then gets a last laugh. And that was after Manly scored the try after 30 seconds, pretty much off the kickoff. That was crazy. It was crazy, hey.
That was like a pre-recorded boo, mate. Like every time he got the ball, boo.
I reckon there was someone in the grandstand pressing the button that went through the speakers. I reckon
going through the routes. It was so consistent all night long. Every time he got the ball,
even if he was near the ball, like making a tackle, they were still booing. Like, oh my god!
They start to boo. They're like, ooh, boo. They do a cutout pass. They're like, ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, and Tigers surprised the Warriors, undefeated up until then.
Yeah.
They
What do you
turned
think
up.
of that game, mate? Like Tigers, they were really good defensively against Souths last week. Couldn't
Yeah,
get enough
they
points.
started off poor. It was 10-0. And then
My God.
Adam Dewey just took over and went, yeah, there you go. See you later.
Yeah. Hamstring twinge last week. My mail was he wasn't going to play. And not only he plays a stellar performance against the Warriors in Auckland
Yeah,
and beats
crazy.
them 13 plus. Who saw that coming? If you
Not
tip that,
us.
put in the comments right now because I won't wait.
We
No
definitely
one picked that. No one picked that.
Another one that I don't think anyone picked, including someone, Knights.
Me?
Knights picking up
Oh,
the
you.
Bulldogs. What the hell? No, me. Oh, we both did. We both didn't get this one right.
Yeah, sorry, you skipped a game. Yeah,
Yeah,
Broncos beat the Dolphins.
that's a
I thought the
problem.
Dolphins would do something after their positive performance with the Sharks last week, but of course they did. I go 0-4 when the Knights
Yeah.
upset the Bulldogs. And I put a post up earlier this week, Breno. There's got to be some alarm bells ringing at Belmore,
Yes,
right? They're coming
definitely.
out against the Raiders, who've won one game. Sorry, I lied. They came out against the Dragons, who were winless
They have one
and
game,
needed
yeah.
extra time to beat them in Vegas. They come up against the Raiders, who've won one game and struggled. They only won 20-14. Then they had the bye, and then they get touched up by the Knights. Like, the Galvin curse
they
is
weren't
still
there.
here.
I know the Knights. The Knights played really well. They've actually finally all come together, even without the key players, and they just put on a show, and they did not miss a beat, and made the Bulldogs make all the mistakes, and it was good to watch. But it just is this how bad the Knights looked last year, like making all these mistakes and giving the ball and letting them get them to score tries. Like Don got a hat trick, good on him.
Yeah, it was a lacklustre performance by the Bulldogs. I guess they're going to fire up this week and beat my team.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it'll be a big game. That's gonna be a big game, hey.
Yep, Dave's in the chat, mate. I'm sure you've been crying. Sure you've been crying in your Doritos.
He's probably
there,
upset
Dave.
about what I'm saying. Yeah, it was a good game
crying.
though for the Knights anyway. But
Yeah, no, it was a good performance.
how about the Eels though? What's happening with them? They're gone back into hiding or something.
No, I think they were
Panthers are just playing really good. It's
as good as they were
bit of
last
both.
week. Penrith is so much better.
They've scored
So
so many
much
points in the
better.
last 3 weeks. Hey?
Yeah, they're for and against is out of this world. And
Yeah.
I saw a post today about the positive negative penalty count, and the Warriors are plus 22. They got 20 freaking 2
Yeah.
more penalties than they've given away. That's insane. And the Panthers were 14. So they're getting a rails run. I think the Bulldogs are also up there. They're getting a rails. I'll see if I can find it. I'll share it in post. But they're getting a rails run, the Panthers. They always do. You know, they know how to play the game. They're professionals. They know how to draw 6 agains. And that's why they get more.
Yeah.
So, Cowboys come home against the Storm. Storm was kind of in and then out and then in and then out. And then when you thought they were in, they were out again.
Yeah.
So Cowboys at home, always tough at home. I tipped the Raiders. Of course, the Sharks played brilliantly after being pathetic last week when I tipped them. So well done to the Sharks. And then the final game wrapped up, and I actually did get something right this weekend. Panthers and the Gold Coast. And I think most people did because the Dragons are that bad, they should be in reserve grade. Fair dinkum.
I'm embarrassed. I tipped the Dragons. That was a really boring game, though. Hey, if you're in the chat, if you're not in the chat, get in the chat. We were like, I fell asleep. Literally fell asleep. And then the score hadn't changed.
Completely bored, mate. It was just 2 teams that just didn't know how to play football. Sort of, kind of moving the ball around a bit.
Doing something, yeah.
It was pretty bad, yeah. And some late news too, Breno. Jermaine Asako apparently joining the Storm. He'll be replacing Will Warbrick from the Dolphins. So Cobbo's gone to the Dolphins.
Yep.
And Jermaine Asako is out. So I guess Cobbo moves into the centres where he needs to be, and Asako goes into the back line at the Storm to replace Grant Anderson, who's also leaving, and Will Warbrick.
So there's the ladder. So
Isn't it beautiful?
Tale of two stories here. So you got the Panthers up top. They're the only team undefeated at the moment. And look at that for
Plus
and against.
110.
Plus 110. They're just smashing it. It's like last year was their gap year. They went, let's just have a year off, give someone else a go. But now we're back. They're playing really well. And then the other end, you got the Dragons, who have not won a game yet. So I'm not disappointed with that at all.
The only winless team. All the other teams have got a win. Has Manly got a win? Or was that a bye?
Actually, I think they got a bye, yeah.
I think that's a bye.
I think they haven't had a win yet. Yeah, because they're 0-3. Yeah, that's right. They had a bye.
Yeah.
So they're winless as well, technically.
Yeah, but the Panthers, like, my goodness, they're scary good.
Oh,
and last year, you can say that, but the reality was the first half of last year, they were crap. They were like last. I'm pretty sure they were last.
They
after
were
10.
for a long time, yeah. It was like,
And
what's
then
going on here? Yeah.
Flicked the switch somewhere around Origin time, mate, and they were basically a top 4 team from there. God, I love the Skewy. Looks good. Love the Skewy. But top 4 after that, and they got beaten in the semi. Yeah, okay, they finally got knocked out after 5 years. But Nathan Cleary laughing at people when they said the dynasty was over. Yeah. He laughed at them,
like I said,
and this is what they're doing to the
false sense of security. Yeah, they just had a year off, and Cleary's been playing brilliant. He's been on fire.
Yeah, but after a slow start, just a couple more points.
Yeah,
slow start, the Cowboys bouncing up the table. They're starting to find their way up there. Broncos also started a bit slow.
Yeah.
And the Sharkies with that win, almost back in the top 8. But Breno, Knights and Rabbitohs, 4th and 5th. How good is the points table?
Like I keep saying, hey, I was going to print them out too. I got my grand final tickets. I was going to show everyone, but it's a nice picture. Yeah, let's like I said the other week. Let's stop the count. That's it. We're going to finals next week.
Semi-finals. Yeah, we get a home. Who do we get a home game? Home game against the Dolphins. Yeah, already.
Yeah, nice. There you go. Oh, nice.
And you get to play the Panthers.
That's not a good idea. No.
Give me another week.
But we get another go, yeah, because we come a 4th.
Yeah, but look at that top 4 though. Like if someone said after four rounds,
would not Western Knights in there? Okay, you're an idiot. Warriors, that is not going to happen.
Tigers and Newcastle. What?
The Warriors and Panthers, I could go, I could believe that, but Western Knights up there, like, no, I'm a Knights fan. I don't put them right up there.
How good is that? How good is it?
It's beautiful.
Bring it on.
Let's hope it keeps going.
Who are you playing this week?
Talking about disappointments, that's our tips.
Yeah.
Breno
got the Roosters and the Broncos on me. Mother fruiter. And I got the Titans over the Dragons. I got one back there. You beat me by 1.
So many upsets.
Breno, 18. PJ, 17. What are you? Let us know in the chat what you are. I don't know. Do we have the NRL live chat points table today, Breno?
Yes, I do.
Too early.
No, I do. It's there. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, so Flagman, Knights Flagman is killing it up the top, but he, John Nolan? No, John Nolan. He used his joker, so that's why he's jumped up there. He got 10 points there, so he's jumped up in the second.
You got 5. Jeez, I haven't heard many people get 5. Wow. Yeah, Shivo, last year's champion. Was it Shivo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year's champion, 8th spot. And you're 18 and I'm 17. So we're just outside the top 10.
Things can
and
change.
by that, I think I'm 23rd.
Wait till we start using jokers, and that's going to get a bit bit messy.
I nearly used one this week, and I got freaking 2.
I'm glad you didn't. Hey, but then you would have had 4. You might have been all right then.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be, because everyone else still has a bloody joker.
Oh, no. Yeah. All right, where are we up to? Let's go check out the round 5.
Round 5. Round 5 preview.
Footy whistle. There we go. We're all offside, ref. All right, let's get into it. Round 5 kicks off with Dolphins and Manly. Manly coming off a tough loss. Who wrote this? But the loss is the game and a coach. And now they've got to travel. So Dolphins at home, and they're always dangerous there, but they've been a little bit up and down. This one feels like a response is needed from Manly, but not an easy one. So I've got the Finns just at 1-12.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be Dolphins. I think Manly will put up a much better performance. The Dolphins really disappointing against Brisbane.
Yeah.
That was another really boring game where there wasn't really a lot of excitement or
Till the end. It got exciting at the end.
got exciting at the end, but most of the game was like snorefest. So this isn't either way. Like new coach, how many times you see a new coach come in the up
Yeah, they
team
win. Yeah.
and they win straight away? So Manly winless.
Hang
They've
on.
had a bye.
I'll have to change my tip.
But,
It's too soon. Too
yeah,
soon.
quite often you see them come in. No. Who's the guy from Manly got injured? Winger guy. What's his name? Tall, black.
Oh,
Yep. Saab's out. Yep.
Yeah.
Saab's out. That's a big loss. He's a great player.
absolutely.
But they've still got the 3 turbos. That's got to be a world record for the number of turbos in consecutive
They're
weeks.
Turbo and energized.
Yeah. So I think I've got no confidence at all, mate. This could be 20 to 16.
It can go either way, really. Like
It could go either way.
Manly, like we said, yeah. If we've got a new coach, so they'll probably perform for him, and then go, where was that all year? And
Yeah.
they may just
Dolphins.
turn it on.
Yeah, Dolphins got beat by South in the first week, and they really weren't bad in that game either.
Yeah.
And then played a couple of really good matches, and I'm thinking, wow, they're back in it. And then they played like poop emojis last week. Poop emojis.
Oh,
There it is. Poop emoji. So, yeah, no, I don't know what I'm going to get with the Dolphins. It's like an insurance policy where I haven't read the terms and conditions, quite frankly.
You can't cash in on it. Let's move along. All right.
Do that.
So South up against the Bulldogs. So Dogs licking their wounds from last week, like that one. Souths have they've been strong and fresh off the bye. If this turns into a grind, I've got advantage Rabbitohs. So that's what I feel. I've got Rabbitohs 1-12. There's a feeling.
I've got Rabbitohs 1-12 as well. Welcoming the week of rest with the bye. Welcoming back Campbell Graham back into the centres. Jamie Humphries was looking good in that last game for his first game in first grade after his suspension. And, you know, South was starting to hit their straps. Really tough match against the Tigers, but played really well. It was a really high quality game. Bulldogs, they just got to find some points. I don't know what's going wrong there. They just can't score enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're rumoured to be 65,000 tickets sold, Breno,
wow,
already.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, well,
Good Friday, big Easter show day, and apparently at capacity already. So
well, it's Bulldogs and Rabbitohs home ground, so this game is always expected to draw the crowd, and usually the Bulldogs bring them in. I just hope they remember what sign to put up. Is it the Bulldogs or Rabbitohs? You know, that big.
Yeah, no, we'll be playing our song if we win. When we win. When we win. Hopefully, I don't wear egg on my face.
Sorry, Dave. Be quiet there, mate. What are you doing?
Hey, he's not even chatting with us. I don't know what's going on. Dave's probably doing something different. But anyway, yeah.
Let's move along.
What's next on
NRL live chat?
Only one game for Friday. No Friday night game.
It's because it's we'll get to that very soon. But yeah, there's a Monday night game. Afternoon. We'll get to it. But Saturday, here we go. We've got Dragons taking on the Cowboys. Almost said it. Cowgirls. Cowboys full of confidence after that comeback win. Dragons not so much, sitting on the bottom and struggling to close games. 0-4. Momentum says Cowboys, but this has upset written all over it. Dragons must get into gear or risk staying on the bottom pretty much. But I have a feeling Cowboys are going to have this easy 1-12. You're thinking it's even easier, 13 plus.
Mate, yeah, there's one good thing going for the Dragons to win this match, and that's Kyle Flanagan unfortunately knocked himself out last week. So he's out with a HIA. I don't understand. Shane Flanagan, I know you don't watch, but please listen to me. Atkinson's a freaking 6. Put him at 6, please. He's not a 7. He's not playing like a 7. He doesn't even look like a 7, even with a 7 on his back. Like, seriously. Man, it drives me crazy. It's like the argument about Latrell Mitchell in the centres. Like, every man in his freaking dog can see that's where he needs to be. Jai Gray's a weapon. He does 5 times the meters and the effort and the tries and the try assists. And then finally we do it this year, 2 years too late. But, hey, better late than never. And here we are with the same situation. Daniel Atkinson's a very, very good 6. I don't know if King Toa is a 7 because he hasn't really played 7. He's also a 6. But Flanagan is not a 6 or a 7. Right? He's neither.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. So, like, seriously, just get them in the right freaking position. And I tell you what, you might have a chance of winning. Cowboys 13+. Way too good last week. Really starting to hit their form. Todd Payton's starting to loosen his collar a little bit so he can breathe. There's no noose around my neck just yet, gentlemen. So, I think Cowboys will absolutely stitch them up.
Yeah. Let's hope so. Yeah, I've got a few Dragon supporters at the club. I think I mentioned that last week,
Yeah.
It's good to see them not have a win, and that shuts them up. They can't talk about spoons anymore. Hey, I haven't heard the word spoon for about 3 weeks, so that's good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, top 4, man. Hey, that's all that matters, man.
Yeah,
that's all that matters, man. Top 4, man.
Yeah. Titans and Broncos. Where are you, Lee? Are you in today? Titans and Broncos. So Queensland Derby. Titans finally get a win, but now they face the Broncos, and they're starting to click a little bit. But Brisbane just have too many weapons across the park. Titans will have a bit of they'll compete a little bit, I guess, but Broncos should get this done. I've got them 13+, and so do you.
No, you've got us both on Titans.
I've got the wrong. I knew there'd be one I'd stuff up. Yes, reverse that. It's the other way around.
I was just looking at my tips that I sent you. I'm pretty sure I didn't go Titans 13+. But yeah, Breno is graphically challenged.
I did this an hour ago, so it was a rush.
Graphically challenged in this post. We are definitely both going for the Broncos. I'm only thinking just 13+. I'm thinking like a 30 to 16. Like, it's not going to be a flogging. But I think they'll just get into the 13+ zone, the Broncos. Titans were pretty good last week, but they were playing the freaking Dragons, so, you know.
I don't even know if there was much playing going on there either.
No, there's not a lot there. They've moved Lachlan Ilias to 6 now. He's a 7, Gold Coast. I don't know if you know, but whatever. You know. No one listens to me. But, yeah, Titans, they don't have a lot. They beat the worst team in the comp, but they don't have a lot. So I'm going Broncos 13+.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so Sharks hosting the Warriors, and this is a big one. Hey, I reckon. Match of the round.
Match of the round.
I get a round.
I forgot to say what the match of the round was. We've already had it. It's the Rabbitohs and the Bulldogs. 65,000 fans. Easter Friday. Bulldogs on the road.
Yeah.
Rabbitohs back from a bye. Come on, it doesn't get better than that. And I might even be taking my grandson to his first footy match.
Oh, stop
for the
it.
Rabbitohs. So
has he got a Bulldogs jersey to put on, or?
He does like the Bulldogs. So there's a slight chance I might have to buy him a Bulldogs hat. But hey, you'll be there with me, hopefully.
Enjoy that. That will be a cracker game. Yeah, I can't wait to rip into that on Friday. Yeah. But let's
share a picture next week of Jet and I at the game, should he be attending.
Let's get into Game 6, though. The Sharks hosting the Warriors. Cronulla finally getting a good win last week. Warriors coming off their first loss, and you expect a response from the New Zealanders. But at home, I think Sharks are a little bit tough to beat sometimes. Flip of a coin. Get this one. And it's tails for me. Shark tails, that is, 1 to 12.
I see what you did.
Some
Was
of his
that
best,
pre-recorded?
some of his best work there.
Some of his best work, mate. I dead set. Like, there's two things happening here. One, I can't tip. Two, my wife goes, keep tipping against Sharks because every time you do, they freaking win. Okay, there's two things that are happening right now. But this one was a really hard one. I actually delved into last year's draw, and coming off a loss, the Warriors went to Shark Park and beat them by 30.
Oh,
And that's the only reason I've gone Warriors.
yeah, fair enough.
I think they'll bounce back
They
from
might
a
do
loss.
it again. A bit of deja vu, you reckon?
But this is another anything can happen game, mate. The Sharks have showed some really good form and some very average form.
But you've told Marnie that you're going to tip the Sharks, yes.
I have tipped the Warriors, and she's happy because that means Sharks will probably win.
yes.
Sharks will probably win because I'm a fantastic tipper. 2 out of 8.
Brilliant. Let's turn it round this week anyway.
I'm getting so excited with 6 out of 8 last week too, Breno, and then I back it up with a 2.
Yeah,
Freaking 2.
that's how it goes. We did the same thing last year, if you remember. But anyway, Knights are up against the Raiders in Newcastle. Knights riding high after last week. Dom Young is in fine form. It was on fire. The whole team actually came together last week, even without Ponga and Brown. Raiders have been a little bit competitive, but just can't finish the games, and they've only won one so far. So at home, hard to go past the Knights. If they stick to last week's script, red and blue, 1-12.
Yeah, I've got a close game as well, mate. I tipped Canberra 3 out of the 4 rounds. They won the first week against Manly, and they've looked like bastards ever since.
Yeah.
I can't do it again. So Raiders, absolute specials, ladies and gentlemen. But no, I think the Knights are showing some good, consistent form, even without some big names. Everyone else is now kind of standing up and having a go. I think Dylan Lucas has been sensational this year.
Even though he had that brain snap last week and got put in the bin.
Fletcher Hunt's looking really solid every week at fullback.
He's got a few issues. He's the one he's caught it off Marzu, I think, having the trouble under the high ball. He's made a few knock-ons in the last couple of weeks in metre from the goal line. Lucky it didn't hurt us too much, but he's great with the ball when he gets it. He's really good.
But more attacking, and Fletcher Sharp. Sandon Smith started to really get that combination going, and the back line just unlocks. And when Dom Young scores all the tries that he's scoring, you know the back line's working. So Knights 1-12 for me, probably a 20, 26, 22 or something like that. Might be a bit close for you, Breno, but
a few points in there,
26-18. Let's go that. 26-18.
Let's see what happens.
I don't want you stressing.
I'm not stressed about it. Not at all. No. Anyway, Eels and Tigers to wrap up the round. Parra coming off a hiding, and the Tigers full of confidence. Dewey in form. He's definitely on fire, and Tigers are playing with some energy. If Parra don't turn up again, this is going to get ugly. Tigers 1-12 though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Tigers aren't the Panthers, so Parra will have a go. I've gone 1-12 as well. This will be a close one. I just really like the Tigers' resolve in defence. You know, Benji's clearly worked on it, and they're doing such a good job at keeping teams to 14, maybe 16 points, because they know they can score more than that. You know, so I think their resolve in defence has been great. Kai Pearce-Paul, I don't know what the hell has gone on with him. Average at best at the Knights, and he's gone there as a dead-set world beater. He's killing it. Alex freaking Twal was the number 1 fantasy point scorer in that team last week. You're kidding me. Yeah. You know, Appy's doing Appy things. Dewey's just fantastic. I just hope he stays healthy, Breno. I love Adam Dewey. When he's at Rabbitoh, great player, really creative, and just a good bloke, you know. And he's doing such good things with the football, and I'm dead set loving it. Dead set loving it.
Doing really good, and we're just about to prove that with this episode.
Player of the round. We vote. You vote.
You vote. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's a medal. It's prestigious, isn't it? the inaugural NRL live chat 2.0 medal.
Yeah, but Nick's-
We'll jump into the poll first because we got this up a little bit late, but we've had a lot of things going on, and it was looking like who was it? Hang on, I can't see what I'm doing.
Is this last week's? It looks like last week's. Yeah.
I haven't changed it. Okay, that's not right.
That's not right.
That's not right. Anyway, Reece Walsh was looking like he was streaking ahead. Then all of a sudden, Cleary comes from behind, and Cleary looks like he's taking the 5 points from the poll. So thanks for everyone who voting on the poll. And this is my one. Here we go. So 3 points. I definitely haven't put this in my notes. I've still got last week's notes there.
We are a well-prepared
it's been a week, I'm telling you. I was rushed to get some of this stuff done tonight. But,
Absolutely.
After last week's effort with Dom Young, 3 tries, absolutely blinding game. And it was just good to watch him back himself and just run up the line like he does. There was his first try, he looked on the inside like, should I pass it? And no, stuff this. And he just ran straight through him and scored. So he had a great game. Dewey, there we go. We were just talking about him before. He's the one who's getting them their points. He's absolutely killing it. A little bit of a dark horse there. I threw Clifford in there. The Cowboys haven't been doing too good, but every week Clifford's been putting in the effort, and the close games that they've had, he's been there doing all the hard work, and I reckon I've given him the 1 point for just being there. And I think I don't know where my notes have gone for this, but I think he scored a try or he set up a few tries or something. I'm lost for words where I'm going with that.
Jake was on fire. Mate. He was on fire. He was a big part of the orchestration of the Cowboys' success. I've gone Dewey 3 points. I couldn't go past giving points to Warbrick. 4 tries in that Melbourne game.
He should have been in mine too. I didn't realise he scored 4 tries. I missed that one. I think I missed that game, to be honest. But
4 tries for Will Warbrick. And Dom Young backed it up with a double in a massive win against the Bulldogs. So they're my 3-2-1. Jay Clifford, honourable mention. He was the next in line. He definitely would have got a point from me if one of these guys sucked a little more. But it wasn't the case. Yeah, in the poll, man, I'm just looking here. It looks like Cleary and Walsh, were they equal first?
They were very close, but Cleary jumped ahead by a couple of percent. I think
Cleary jumped ahead.
Like
Reece Walsh
or something. Yeah.
Adam Dewey was third, and Will Warbrick was fourth with the fan votes.
I'll put that up on our page when I finalise all the images and fix it all up a bit. But I dare say Dewey's on top of our ladder at the moment. I haven't
Really?
updated that either. I dare say he is.
Wow, there you go. When the
Which
game's going well,
deserved, yeah.
and the game's Dewey well.
Dewey well. Where are we up to? Let's go see what PJ's got for us this week.
All right.
Okay.
PJ's tip of the week.
Tip of the week. Okay. Right. So let's first of all show how pathetic I was last week. Yeah, I got Panthers. No. Stevie Wonder saw that coming. Quite frankly, Bulldogs and the Warriors let me down harder than concrete. So this week I've gone Dolphins 1-12. That's right. The Dolphins will win 1-12. The Cowboys will win 13+. And the Broncos will win 13+. They're my 3 tips this week. Dolphins 1-12. Cowboys 13+. Broncos 13+. I'm calling it the Queensland multi. The Queensland multi. I just realised they're all Queenslanders, and that means they'll all lose. Yeah, more responsible.
Oh, wow.
I didn't swear. I held it in. It kind of.
PJ's tip of the week.
Oh, you got to laugh. Like if you didn't laugh, you'd cry. Like, seriously. You know, how good's foot? How good, Breno? Like, that off-season sucks, right? And I try to get into the NFL. I'm a big NFL fan and
Yeah,
go to
it's not the
49ers.
same, but I don't watch much of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I try and keep myself not remembering that football doesn't exist. And when it's on, like, oh, God, I love footy.
Yeah.
I really do. It's so good. The crowds have been great. The fans have been great. You know, the broadcasts have been really. I just love
You're
it.
right over there. You don't start crying or anything.
Oh, I just need Peter Volandis to give me a job in footy. That's what I need. Like, seriously, let me run something. I don't know what it is, but let me run something.
Oh, okay.
For $250,000 a year.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. And so I'm not cutting you off there, but I really need to go to the boys' room. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope that helps your tips out a little bit. Hope it helps our tips out a little bit. We need some help. I hope the footy's good this weekend. Go the Knights and go the Bunnies. Go your team.
Go everyone. Go everyone. Get out to the footy if you're Australia bound. Get out to the footy. Support your team. Send us pictures. We love pictures from the games. Jump in the chat if you're not. If you're at home and you're alone and you're bored, get your hand off it. Jump in the chat and we'll talk all about it.
Alone. Yeah.
Barbecuing alone. Exactly. All right.
See you guys.
Go the Bunnies.
Bye,
Go the Knights.
everybody.
Bye.
Stop. Why is it not going?
Thanks for tuning.
Longest way.
We're back. We're back again.
Thanks for tuning in to another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye.